Hello, this is just a quick, hopefully quick, tour of my trailer. This is the trailer that I inherited from my grandmother, and I have been working on it for the last, year. But I haven't gotten much done. I'm kind of embarrassed by that. But that is one of the reasons I decided to make this video. I thought maybe if I started updating friends, families, potentially strangers on the internet, that I would feel more compelled to have updates, and also that I might be able to get some encouragement and feel a little more excitement about sharing progress because I have progress to share, etc., etc. So, anyway, let's just start so this doesn't turn into a super long video. This is the office. This is where I have done the most work. I painted the walls. You can see, kind of looks black from my screen, but it's a dark blue. It used to be this kind of funky faux wood paneling, which some people find cool, some people find hideous, but it did not look great with kind of how busy the flooring I put in is. And I do have a hole over here. I'm going to show you the flooring because I've still got it down from painting, but this is the laminate flooring that my friend and I put in. Katie and her boyfriend Jesse helped a little bit. And this is the first floor that we've ever put in, so I'm pretty proud of it. This hole was created because I did not know this vent was under the paper, and I put the leg of this chair on top of the vent, and then I stood on it, and the stool leg went through the vent, and you can see there is some damage there. But luckily, the damage is only to the vent and not to me. So anyway, there's a bunch of quarter round that I still need to install. These are some curtain rods that I'm just painting silver. Anyway, this room is kind of sort of done. I got some cool paper. You can kind of see here this wood grain paper that I'm going to put on the wood here where I've got some paint on it, and then over the back funky wood grain, I think. Heads up, this place is a super duper mess. There's not a lot of storage, so there's a lot of boxes sitting around. Some of the stuff just needs chucked. Some of the stuff is just waiting for a home. Some of the stuff is just like painting and cleaning supplies. Anyway, here is the kitchen. This is one of the few rooms, this and the bathroom, that I don't need to do any work on the floor because it's pretty cool. But I am going to tear out these lower cabinets. They're just in really bad shape. You can see it's made of like that's made of like a pressed particle board. There, as you can see, falling out. I'm going to keep the upper ones though and just paint those. So I have that project to do. I have the replacement cabinets sitting outside under tarps that hopefully they're not ruined, and a new sink to go in it as well. Well, new to me, same with the cabinets. I got them off of Craigslist. So anyway, that's the front door. It's probably going to be not a front door once I start using it. It leads out onto this deck. Oh, wish I forgot to show the other deck. I'll do that in a second. But I have this nice big deck. This was actually on the property when we moved here, when we moved the trailer here. So it's not technically mine, but I'm renting the property, so it is at least mine for now. And I plan to catio it. I want to put a door for the stairs there so that the cats can't leave out this way. I'm going to make an outdoor cat area down in this back corner, and then I would like to take, you can see there's a stair set right there. I would like to move it around here and put it against this side and create a new doorway down into the cat area. But anyway, so that is that. This is the living room. It's especially messy right now because I'm working on building this saw table that I bought on Amazon. There's a bunch of stacks of flooring that's supposed to go in here. You can see that there's a carpet in here now. This is the same kind of carpet that was in the office before I replaced it with the laminate, and you can see it's pretty old and nasty, so it just needs to go, as does this wallpaper. You can see over here that I have made some feeble attempts at the wallpaper. I did buy a steamer too, but I haven't tried it yet. So, oh, let's just go back really quick. I want to show you the back patio. So I have sliding glass doors off the back, and there is this just little back deck, all enclosed. And I'm gonna put, netting or chicken wire or something to enclose that. Make that into a catio as well. And you can see these really cool birch trees out here, branches, stumps, whatever. And we're gonna make some cool kitty climbing furniture out of that. So here's the view out my office window, which is pretty sweet. I have an empty lot behind me, which is nice. This is where the kitty play area is going to be, back here in this corner, so that they can have some grass to frolic in. Okay. Back through this chaos. Down the hall. I'm gonna lock the door because I'm paranoid. Alright, so that's just stuff from trying to pick off the wallpaper. And this is all the carpet pad and carpet that I ripped up last weekend from the main bedroom, which I'll show you in a minute. But this is the little bedroom that I want to turn into like a craft room, miscellaneous room. It is really full of stuff right now. You can see there's a majorly cool cat tree that we got off Facebook Marketplace. And a lot of the stuff in here is honestly my grandmother's. There's boxes and boxes of picture frames that we're not really sure what to do with. Pictures and picture frames and journals. And we just don't know what to do with it all because it feels really gross to throw it out, but it's more than anybody really wants to keep. So it's just sitting in there waiting to be dealt with at another time. My washer and dryer in the hallway. This is a cabinet for the heater, the air system. This was the back door, but it is going to be the front door for me, I believe. But it is currently not openable. It's blocked by the door that I would like to replace this one with, because this is actually, I don't think technically a outside door, or if it is, the outside, it doesn't fit correctly, so the outside is all rotted and nasty. So I have a door to replace it. I just have to find someone to help me do it because I do not know how to do that. Here's the bathroom. It is probably the room that needs the least work. The floor is fine. I would like to paint it, but that's not a huge priority at this point. Have been using it to clean up after painting and whatnot all day. I would really like to replace this vanity. As you can see, the sink is super stained and rusted. This is just plastic, and the sink is all part of it, so you can't replace the sink without replacing the whole countertop. I don't think that the countertop is stable enough to just cut a hole and drop a sink in, because I do have a sink to replace it, but I would kind of just like to get a whole new vanity. And by new, I mean find one on Craigslist or Marketplace. Okay, so this is my current project room. This is the main bedroom. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath trailer. And as you can see, it's down to the subfloor, and there are a bunch of mysterious stains that look suspiciously like blood stains. But I probably just watched too much true crime. Anyway, the bed is still in here. This was my grandma's bed, but it's a pretty sweet bed. It's a Craftmatic, so it like adjusts and stuff, but it's huge, it's heavy, but it is on wheels, so I've just been pushing it out of the way to make space for whatever corner of the room I need to work in. Yeah, so there's a door here that goes into the bathroom from the master bedroom. This right here, the water tank is behind there. There's some damage down here that I'm going to have to fix. But the bigger damage, when I was removing the baseboard, is this big old stinking hole that my crowbar punched into this kind of rotting particle board in the corner. It's clear that at one time there was probably a leak up there. There doesn't seem to be any leak now. I haven't noticed any moisture, and we've had a lot of rain and snow, and I would think that at this point I would have seen it. So I think that has been repaired, but the floor was just damaged from whenever that was and wasn't fixed. So now I need to figure out how to fix this stupid hole in the corner. Here is the view out my bedroom window. Not ideal to have it at the front of the house, I guess, but it'll do. There's my car, my neighbors. There's the mailman. Hi, mailman. Yeah, that stupid light post there is a real pain in the ass. I have to basically back my car between my neighbor's car and that light post very carefully. So anyway, big closet, super nice. Yeah, so I've got some projects going. I gotta fix that hole before I can start to put the floor down. I would like to paint this room. I don't have to paint it, but I would really like to. I want to paint it green, like kind of a naturey, mellow green, but I don't know. We'll see how long it takes me to patch that hole. But anyway, this video I think is over 10 minutes now, so I am just gonna sign off, and thank you for watching if you made it this far, and I really appreciate any support and encouragement. I just really want to do a push. I've got several days off here that I'm gonna hopefully motivate myself to come over and just work on this place and get a bunch done. And I've got some friends potentially coming over this weekend to help too, so that'll also help. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't terribly boring. I hope this isn't a murder room. And that's all for now. Okay, bye-bye.